Alright, we're back. Just took a little break there and did a quick thumbnail for the stream. So, we're going to play some Ninja Gaiden 2 Black with mods. We're going to do some chapter challenge. Of course, that's right. You can't do these with Ryu. Can't believe they didn't even add that from Razor's Edge either, being able to pick which character you do the chapter with. It's really stupid. Why don't we do this one? No Country for Young Men says, hey man, I was 17 since I know you. Big fan from Iran. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. What the heck's going on with the graphics? Why does the water look all weird? Like, what's going on with the graphics? Why is there like an over-sharpen filter now? Is that the DLSS? Yeah, guess we'll turn that off. Put it on half. Maybe like there. Yeah, nice bases, fellas. Yeah, like Vangelfs in this are just a whole different enemy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Don't get stuck on that. Come here. They've always liked to jump backwards like that. They just want to get away. Yeah, that water still feels like really weird. Is that the DLSS doing that? I'm dead. Yeah. What is, like, is that the DLSS? I need to, it's bothering me. I keep looking at it. I want to get away from him, because if I kill him, he's going to, like, trigger the fight. Put it in 1440p. And just put it in borderless. Does that look better? Yeah, that's a little better. I'm still not sure. Yeah, that feels a little better. Oh wow, he got me with it. Let's have some fun with the dual swords. Frick, yeah, they're still. See what I mean? They don't have to. They can still get you, man. Especially when you get sloppy. Gotta get used to this again now. Keep hopping between 2, 3, and 4. Come here. No, I'm dead again. Let's stick with the dragon sword. No Country for Young Men says, also love your voice, bro. 8 years. I love your content and brilliant voice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, Ninja Gaiden 4 is an MGS remake. It has no similarity or identity to Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, it's quite different. Like, there are some things it borrows, but it's definitely it has completely different DNA. So, you know, it takes a lot of adjustment. But for those people that love Platinum games, they're probably gonna have a great time with it. Unless they're that one guy that. Well, there were people that agreed with him, so it's not just him, but I think that, you know, every time something comes out, it's going to have people that love it and hate it for all kinds of different reasons. Watch out. Don't want to get sliced. Can't hide over here, bud. Shooting me with stuff. I'm gonna get you. Is that NG1 voice mod on Nexus or still a work in progress? It kind of just stopped because I don't know how to reassign where the grunts are, like what animations the grunts go on, and so it's very sparse. There's not that many grunts. Like, there's a bunch of them. Even though he had barely any in Ninja Gaiden 1, there are a few that don't trigger because I couldn't find an appropriate place to put them. Because it's not a one-to-one swap, unfortunately, so you have to reassign what animations they go to, and I just don't know how to do that, so it's kind of just, you know, in limbo in a kind of 0.1 form. I just kind of did it and tested it, and it's kind of just stuck the way it is, unfortunately, so I never bothered to upload it. Because I rarely hear people talking about Justin Grows. Everybody seems to just switch Ryu to Japanese, and that's that. I assume that, you know, I'm in the minority for really liking Justin Gross's grunts. Like, can you imagine fighting this many Vangelfs in Ninja Gaiden 4 without the gleam? Would be insane. We have another guy? Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Come here! Look at him! Look! He's like, whoa, I gotta get out of the way! Khalil Rawls says Josh Keaton's performance as Ryu very mysterious, like too. Yeah, I liked his as well. It was like the more calm, understated version. Oh man, when you come back to this. And you just feel the gravity of the game. It just feels good. It just, oh man, I've always liked the weight in these games. Like, they just got a good sense of gravity for the most part. There's a few floaty things, but you know. It just feels fantastic. It's amazing what you can do. You just take an old game and put some new graphics on it, and you know, this would be a lot better if it was vanilla Ninja Gaiden 2 under the hood, but Fiend Boost's mod fixes that. As well as, the other one, the N mod, the one guy. Was it the N mod? Is that what it was called? I forget. Because his name, like, it was a Japanese name, I think. Because he did the delimbing mod and stuff to fix, like, the giblets and stuff in Sigma 2 Master Collection. NM mod. It was called the NM mod. Yeah, because I think that's its initials. Watch out. Usually they're set further back than that. Excuse me. Where's this guy? Oh, he came close and he got sliced. Zipman X says, yeah, campaign plays fine with the mods. I mostly miss the test of valor and survival that were... Sorry, I have a lava lamp on my desk and it just flashed and I think the bulb just died. Like, what's going on? That's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna have to fix... I just replaced that like a few weeks ago. Yeah, the campaign plays fine with mods. I mostly miss the Test of Valor and Survival mode that were in OG2 that give the game more legs. Yeah, I do miss the Test of Valor. Some of them were crazy, but, you know. It's a shame that they're just gone. Oh, he was just about to do the drop. You're getting it, bud. Nice try, fella. Yeah, I prefer how fast the bow was in Ninja Gaiden 3, though. It's really kind of less satisfying here. Although at least you can do that, but it's less powerful than aiming. Like, they could have improved this. They definitely could have improved the bow a little bit in this version. Like, they could have tweaked it. The camera. I also love how quickly the camera resets in this. Like, the way it swings around when you press that button to reset it. Feels clunky in 4. And the good thing about the counterattack in this too is that if you're standing there blocking, yeah, I'm dead, darn it. If you're standing there blocking and they're like hitting you, you can still counter mid one of their combos, which is nice. Although, you know, that's what the perfect dodge is for. You can stand there blocking and then just dodge and then attack, so yeah, there is that. It's just different. Oh, come on. If these guys want to play with fire, we can cook them. Why don't we use the Nympho instead of, you know, not, as I've been saying that I try not to. Oh, he got up just to fall. He tried to get out. He's like, I can still fight. Come on, lock on, please. Oops, I wasted their essence there by using the UT with the bow. Like Fiend Booster tried to put the UT for the bow back in, and it does work, but it's still, you know, it's not quite the same as it was in the original, but that's fine, it's not a big deal. The bow was never something I cared much about. Yeah, you don't want to get close to Ryu when he does that. See what I mean? Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I hate landing in grabs. Don't miss that. Did you get the update for the mod that added bow UTs? I guess I did then, yeah, that's, We'll see if it's any good against, Gigadeath at the end. Yeah, it always yeah, that's the other thing. It always bothered me that, if Ryu doesn't target them with the Flying Swallow, he'll do the different move instead. It feels better with the Dragon Sword, because he will always do the Flying Swallow. If you hold forward and press Y when midair. Well, when jumping. Curtis Johnson says, "Hey Dan, good to catch one of your streams. First time for me in a while. Hope you're all good." Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm glad you could catch the stream live. And you know what? Let's use these. The flail are great, man. They're really good. Come here. Ah, it's these stupid attack ninjas with their guns. Oh, darn it. Thought I had enough space between me and him not to get hit by that then. Zipman X says, "I'm curious, is a 9800 X3D plus 5090 enough to run this game at 120F with RT on, or does it buckle?" Oh, it does. It buckles. It'll drop. It depends on the resolution, of course. I'm thinking 4K. If you try and play the game at 4K, It will drop. Heck, it was, when I was streaming the other day, it was dropping below 60 sometimes without DLSS. It depends what settings you have, like if you want everything maxed out with ray tracing. But no, if maybe at 1080p it would, not that I've tried it at 1080p. I've just tried it 1440p and 4K, and it drops below 60 sometimes. But if you put DLSS on, it can help. Without much, you don't notice much difference. But no, the ray tracing, it is still unfortunately quite heavy. Nice face, buddy. Hyper says, is this the NG2 white mod? Yes, it is. Plus some other mods that I have, like for changing some of the sound effects and the voice and the Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit and the health bar. Frick, I tried to counter that then. No, that was a bad idea. Nice face, buddy. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking for you, sir. Finish you off. Axel Rose says, what does the white mod do? It changes enemy spawns, damage values, delim values, enemy aggression behavior. It basically tries to make the game feel and play more like Ninja Gaiden 2 on the 360. It does what the Sigma 2 Black mod did for the Master Collection. Not quite as extensive as that one. It is a little different, and there's a few things missing. But it's mostly close enough. The thing it's lacking for me is the Sigma 2 Black mod has a moves list where you can add custom moves at the end of the INI file, the config file. And even though that's present in this INI, it's not implemented, so it doesn't work. And somebody uploaded a combo thing where they put some of the Ninja Gaiden 3 combos in 2. Like if I press forward Y and then Y again, and then keep pressing it, he doesn't do anything else after he stabs into the ground. Whereas in Ninja Gaiden 3, the move at the end of this combo, that spin there, he does it after he stabs into the ground here. And somebody put that in the INI to allow him to do it in Sigma 2 Black mod, and you can't do it here, and I miss it because I use it a lot. So it'd be nice to get that implemented. Ah, frick. Stupid grabby grabs. I don't want to die, so let's use an item. I rarely ever use those anymore. I died anyway. I died anyway. Usually I just die and then restart instead of using items. Unless I'm like at the end of a boss and I don't want to. Oh, you're kidding me! We're all the way back here! I guess I'll use the wind blades on these guys down here to speed it up a little bit. That's a shame. I know we can skip this fight. Guess I could just skip it. That doesn't matter. I don't mind fighting these guys again. As long as they don't give me too much trouble. Don't give me too much trouble, guys. Stop that. Come here! Yeah, they do give you trouble, don't they? Especially with those tech ninjas shooting you and stunning you mid-combo. See what I mean? Yeah, they stunned me and I couldn't dodge that. Gosh, yeah, the tech ninjas piss me off so much. Look at that. That grains of spiritual life that I used is, completely gone already. Yeah, I missed the mid-combo UT charges that I can cancel from Razor's Edge. Oh, I'd love to have those moves in this game. It would be amazing! Somebody's getting this. Dan, do you still enjoy dubbing VA? Not as much as I used to, but I still occasionally do some stuff for fun. Like I did a couple of scenes from some of the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff, just to voice cloud for... That wasn't really the main reason I did it, though. It was to try and use an AI voice to change my voice to something that I thought might fit Aerith better, because I hated the way Aerith sounded, and I just... Like, I really like Aerith's character and her backstory and the tragedy of it all, and I just thought they made her sound so freaking annoying in the remake, and it pissed me off, and so I wanted to do a scene where I could listen to Aerith and try to channel the way I thought she should sound, and I had fun doing that. I did post it on my other channel, but I don't really do that stuff much anymore. Ah! You and your grabby grabs! Come here, buddy. You're already done. There you go. Well, I really thought he was gonna... I feel like these guys could still kill me here. Let's go for some heads. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Don't you do it! Just slice their heads off here. Here we go. There. No more head for you, sir. This is too dangerous. We can't have you seeing where you're going and doing things and thinking about stuff. We gotta make you dead. There we go. Now let's use one of these. Dragon's Wrath 97 says, this looks so good. I bet it feels incredible. Yeah, oh it does. It's great. Yeah, nice face. Golden Van Gelf. Gosh, I can't even see. I'm gonna do a little bit of Flying Swallow Spam here. One of the downsides to me making the camera closer is when big enemies like this show up, it does crowd the camera a little bit. Come here, you're done. Wow, they're still gonna kill me. Maybe we could do a little bit of... Well, let's just do this. Come here. Because it will delimb them all, and then I can just... Oh, wow. As soon as I killed those ones, all these ones came out. Alright, we'll give you more wind blades. You want some more? You get some more. No, don't get hit by it. You're so low on health already, sir. Don't die. Good. We're not dead. I like it. Here we go. There, we have a checkpoint now, so I don't have to do that fight with those guys again. Zipman X says, Team Ninja should really add more content to this game with another patch. Now that Ninja Gaiden 4 is out to keep the excitement train going. Oh well, one can dream. Yeah. One can dream. They won't, will they? How'd you miss that, Ryu? I don't even... I don't know how you whiffed it. But you did. Somehow you did. Like, he went right at him and it just missed. we use the dual swords again. This guy needs to go. No, I'm dead. That's what they thought about me, and they succeeded. Try that again. Oh, it's already getting dark outside. I gotta close the window. Hang on. It's more than a half moon now. Okay. Oh, there's one other mod I installed. Fiendbusa did a mod where he made it so that the fire effects are less obstructive to the screen. And so, when the ninjas throw their incendiary shurikens, the explosions don't just crowd the camera so you can't see what you're doing. And so, some of the fire effects in this are, you know, in terms of the visuals, are nerfed. So that they don't stop me from being able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, dodge this. Yeah, he needs to be stopped. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's another one. He came at me from around the corner, you freaking... Stupid Vangelfs. See that little freeze there that you see is the mod loading in the new enemies instead of the what is probably just some wolves. Gosh. Vangelfs. They're just, yeah man, they're just absolutely spamming. Hypa says NG1B on UE5. I hope it's next. It would be great to get a similar treatment to this for Ninja Gaiden 1, well, Ninja Gaiden Black, and Razor's Edge, just especially because then you get a whole bunch of assets. You know, you get all the upgraded visuals, and then you can mod them into each of the games. Because if it's all Unreal 5, you can just take one from one and put it in the other. Like, would be nice. Who knows? Maybe they're working on that right now. But I wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't be the end of the world if they did it with Sigma instead of Black. I would rather they did it with Black, but, you know, I always felt like Sigma was more true to Ninja Gaiden Black than Sigma 2 was to vanilla Ninja Gaiden 2. Like, I didn't hate Sigma. I enjoyed it. But it's only when you go back to Ninja Gaiden Black that it does feel, there's something about the way it feels. It's different, but it's close enough. It's not as a, like, Sigma 2 was just egregious. Yeah, I'm just getting so sick of you over here. Just, all you're doing is just shooting your fire. Come here, you're already done. There you go. And there's another one back here. Still get hit by it. I'm gonna die again. Frick. Darkslayer Zero says, what would be worse if Platinum Games continues to make all the Ninja Gaiden games in the future, or if Team Ninja makes all the future Ninja Gaiden games but they replaced Ryu with Yakumo? I don't know, because, you know, when we think of Team Ninja, we're thinking of the Team Ninja that made the first two games, you know, kind of extended over to some of the leftover people that didn't leave when Itagaki left for Ninja Gaiden 3 / Razor's Edge. It's not the same Team Ninja anymore, so I don't know how a new Ninja Gaiden would even feel, but I would say yeah, if they replaced Ryu with Yakumo, I'd still want to play it made by Team Ninja if they keep the original philosophy. If what you're asking is if I could get more Ninja Gaiden 2 with some upgrades from Ninja Gaiden 3, but Ryu's gone and Yakumo's the main character, but it feels like the Ninja Gaiden I know, yes, because at the very least I could mod Ryu back into it, right? And the game would feel good to play and it would be fun, but it would also feel like a betrayal if they did just outright replace him. You almost, I don't completely forgive it, but it's like because Platinum Games made it and it's like clearly a spin-off collaboration, you kind of understand why they put Yakumo in there, because they wanted to bring their own character rather than use Team Ninja's character as the main guy. Doesn't mean I don't prefer playing through it as Ryu instead. But yeah, I'd rather Team Ninja did it. I like the way Team Ninja games feel, and if they did manage to recapture some of the old magic, then yeah. I haven't played any of Team Ninja's new games. I have not played any of Team Ninja's games since Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. I never played like Hyrule Warriors or anything. Or Neo. I did try the demo for Neo, but it just wasn't for me. Just not my thing, all the stance switching and stuff. Who knows, maybe I'd have a better time with it these days after I played Ghost of Tsushima, but, you know, it's just not what I want. I just want some more Ninja Gaiden. You know, the way it was. Don't forget to kill these stupid Vangelfs. And just slice their heads, don't even mess around here. Like, Ninja Gaiden 4 is cool. I don't hate it. I just prefer the way these feel. Especially with the fluidity of this and the just general open feeling that Ninja Gaiden 2 has. There's just something special about Ninja Gaiden 2, man. Oh man, I remember somebody said, you know, if you played one of the test development builds that was close to release, like from early in the year, it feels so different. And when I played it, there are differences, but it still felt the same to me. But, you know, if Ninja Gaiden 2's values were dialed in and sort of drastically changed after some point in development, it's a freaking happy accident, because apart from some of the BS in this game with the incendiary shurikens and landing in grabs and whatnot, the general combat feel just feels great. And I would have loved to have seen, you know, a further evolution of this game rather than an evolution of Sigma 2, because that's the main reason why Ninja Gaiden 3 is not good. It's because it's clearly built on top of the changes from Sigma 2. It shows in the spongy enemies and stuff. And it sucks because they had some really good ideas for Ninja Gaiden 3. Like, some of the combos are just fantastic. And I would have loved to have seen that stuff implemented on top of Ninja Gaiden 2 as the base, rather than Sigma 2. Khalil Rawl says, I forgot how awesome the wind blades are in this game. Yeah, they're pretty great. Wow, he put a lot of rocket guys to spawn here, didn't he? Did he change some of these spawns? Like, I don't remember all these things showing up here. Maybe it's just been too long since I played this chapter. Speaking of the wind blades, let's do it! Well, they all fall down. Yeah, the wind blades are extremely powerful. We got some more, though. What's this? Zitman X says, Sigma 2's influence remains to this day, unfortunately, as the Sponge and Master Ninja balancing is in 4 too. Yeah, that's a shame. Sigma 2 is not the game to pull from. Hypa says, I wonder how Black 2 runs on the Steam Deck. NG4 runs okay, but Black 2 is much more demanding. It's not good. It's not good at all. I have a GPD Win 4, which is more powerful than a Steam Deck, and in order to... The game runs if you put it on the lowest settings, but at that point, the game looks like trash. You might as well just play the Master Collection version with the Sigma 2 Black mod instead, and that's what I do. 2 Black just plays like garbage. And here's the problem. For some bizarre reason... They decided to tie the game's graphical settings to the save. And so when Steam uploads your save to the cloud and then synchronizes it with, in this case, the GPD Win 4, the game goes back to high settings from when I was playing it on the PC, and then vice versa. So I go back to the PC and everything goes down to low settings again. So if you don't want that to happen, you have to disable cloud saves, which is really stupid. I even tried locking down the INI file, and it just didn't really... seem to work that well. So, yeah, it's... You're better... On a Steam Deck, you're just better off playing Sigma 2 Black mod with the Master Collection version, because you're going to get way more battery life out of it. The game is going to look better. This game looks like ass at low resolution on low settings. It does not look good. That's how I do it anyway. Gosh, does mean you don't get... well, at least in my case, I don't get the Ninja Gaiden 1 voice mod and stuff that I've put in this that I was not able to get in that, but it's I just turn the voices off. Not that I dislike the ones in 2, they're fine, but, I've come to appreciate the listening to the sound design, and so I kind of like having them turned off. It's more of an issue in Ninja Gaiden 2, because when you turn off the voices, it turns them all off. The enemies don't make any of their noises. In some of the future games, when you turn the voices off, their noises are part of the sound effects, and so you can still hear the noises they make to telegraph their attacks, whereas in this, you don't hear the ninja mages, like, chanting their things, So if they're off screen and they're doing it, and you can't see them, you might not hear them doing it. Oh, that's right, I also did the mod that put Rachel's DOA 5 voice in this game. Like, I put a bunch of her grunts. I forgot about that. Maybe I'll do Rachel's chapter after this, just for fun. Again, it's such a crime that they didn't let you pick which character you do these chapters as in this. Like, they did it in Razor's Edge. How difficult would it have been? Honestly... What I loved about Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, and again, I know I say Ninja Gaiden 3 has the DNA underneath the surface, and I can feel it. It's got to be there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I love that Ninja Gaiden 2 felt like Ninja Gaiden 1. Like, when you move around and do stuff and do some of the combos, it feels like it was built on top of Ninja Gaiden 1. Like, it was just modified Ninja Gaiden 1, and that's what I loved about it. Everything I learned in the first game translated over to Ninja Gaiden 2, but like it was more streamlined, and then there was the D-limbs and stuff, and you're like, oh wow, this feels great. I think there's a chest, but it's up the top, so I shouldn't have fallen down. That was a mistake. Hypa says, do you know if the NGS2 Black mod has changes for every difficulty? Yes, it does. The Sigma 2 Black mod has changes for every difficulty. The spawns are different for everything. Oh no, never mind. There's like nothing back here in this. They just got rid of it. I forgot about that. Coping Barrier says, I agree with all your points 100%. Oh, I appreciate that. It's nice to be on the same page. I know I get things wrong sometimes, and I probably have some stupid takes on some things, but I go off how these games feel to play and what I find the most satisfying, and there's just something about Ninja Gaiden 2. Ah, oh, darn it. That happens occasionally. It would be interesting to have the intercept from Ninja Gaiden 1 Hurricane Pack in this. It would have been really fascinating if they never got rid of that. Because I know they say it's, it's kind of broken, but it is pretty tight timing. And Ninja Gaiden 1 is very punishing, and so if you keep trying to go for it and you don't get the timing right, you'll die. Because I did play the Hurricane Pack thing on the emulator. I think it was last year I did that. Or maybe it was the beginning of this year, I'm not sure, but I have some streams of it. I wasn't the best at using it, since, didn't have much practice, but it was fun to try it out. It's just nice that we have this now, You've got the Xbox Live for original Xbox, preservation thing, where there's the thing you can make an account for, and then you can just use the online stuff again, that's been reverse engineered by fans, and that's awesome. And then somebody has backed up and preserved the frickin' Hurricane Pack DLC so that we can actually have it and play it. It's so cool. Yeah, I had some fun with that. It would be outstanding, though, if they did a major update for this, and I know they won't, where they replace whatever the game module is that puts Sigma 2 under the hood. And they did the recompile for Ninja Gaiden 2, the 360 version, and then replaced it. Or, added a toggle for it, since it would only add 6 gigs to the game. They just put Ninja Gaiden 2 360 version as a separate game module, and then you could toggle it in the settings. What's the base game? Sigma 2 Black or NG2 360 Black? At least the textures on the walls in this chapter actually look good. They look like trash in Chapter 2. I don't know what's wrong with the rocks, the virtual textures just freaking out and being really low res. This looks nice. These textures look good. It's nice to get the virtual textures kind of nerf how the details that I put on this Ryu model here, but I made these really high res. I just didn't put detailed textures on them, so that just the base textures themselves have all the detail built in. Gosh, I'm not very good at 3D modeling and texturing and stuff, and so this doesn't look as good as I wanted it to, but man, I worked so hard on these textures to try and make Ryu look good in this. And I do think he looks good. I love the freaking shiny headgear. So glad I was able to do that. Let's use a staff. Why don't we cook these things? Let's cook them! Yeah, why didn't they use this music for the one they remixed in that trial? Unless they did, I'm forgetting now which one they used. This music's so cool. I'd love to hear a Ninja Gaiden 4 remix of this with some of that metal mixed in. Maybe instead of the choir, the woman, well, the vocals there, that woman doing the operatic thing, we could have an electric guitar. Because I love the synth they're using there. It's just so cool. Although it does have rock guitars in this. They're just kind of subtle. Yeah, you hear that music, it's just great. Is there another guy? I just love the Ninja Gaiden 1 grunts, man. That noise he makes. You gonna come down here, sir? No, we'll go up there. We'll go up there to you. Oh, he's there. I would love to have the Divine Swallow combo in this, though. When he freaking... Oh, when he does the 3 flying swallows in the air. That was one of the best things. So cool. Ah, crap. Oh, they're all coming down, though, at least. They're coming to see me! Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the visit, fellas. I'll never miss an opportunity to cleanse this place of the evil of the fiends. Isn't it sad? There's no test of valor here. It's just a chest with some essence. The only thing I didn't like about the test of valor was like the arenas, you know? I got sick of those arenas being grimy and, you know, I guess it was just an aesthetic of the time, but the arenas in mission mode in Ninja Gaiden, the ones with the, you know, face infinite evil with this and this and this, the weapons. I just wish the arenas were better. Like, I don't like the red one with all the stuff around the edge. It's kind of boring and samey. I prefer the brighter one, but the brighter one's not on the dragon sword. And I think I found the names of the stages, and so I tried to rename them and swap them around, and it just crashed the game, so... Because I think I tried to do it with the 360 and the emulation, but it just crashed it. Oh gosh, when they hit you into the wall, it does a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Remember, Ryu, when you go into a fight like this, you gotta bring a roll of flex tape in your back pocket. You're gonna need it. Nah, darn it, I got greedy there. Where's the rocket guys? We're killing the rocket guys first. After this guy. You don't get to shove me and get away with it, sir. No? Yeah, apparently you do. He certainly did. The other guy didn't. Look, he's dead on the floor next to him. I'll tell you what we can do, because I don't care about the streams. If the stream gets a flag on it for a song or something, I don't care, and I can always take it down, but we can enjoy it while we're here. I'm gonna mute the music, and then I'll put on the really cool track from Ninja Gaiden 4. See how it feels when playing this game, shall we? Hopefully I have the song on. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Gosh, that was cool, man. This music is fantastic, man. Freaking 10 out of 10. I wonder if I can make the sounds louder, though. Yeah, we can. Good. here. Come get it! Come get it! Ah. I'll change the other track when we get into the boss fight. Because this was just the one I had on my music player, and if I click away from it, it'll minimize the game. Oh, I think... It might not, actually. Let's see. You gonna minimize the game? Are we in full screen mode? Skip this. No, we're in borderless, so I should be able to just... Yeah, okay. It was called... Final boss theme. Here we go. Why is the UT not charging now? Watch out! Woof! No, it's not charging now. That's weird. Whoa! That was a close dodge. That was like an 8-1. Gosh, this music is just freaking... It's peak, dude, as they say. He's done. Let's get this thing. Of course, the music's over the top of the frickin' chat now, so I can't see it. Let's move this. Yeah, that's right. We'll do Rachel's chapter. See how this music... Rachel's not as fast as Ryu, so let's see if it suits her. And I won't do it on Master Ninja, because I'm not that good with Rachel, so I'll just do Mentor. Because you get different enemies on Mentor anyway, and it's been a while since I played Mentor, so let's see what you get, because I've forgotten. Oh man, Rachel, she still feels so clunky compared to Ryu. I would love to have seen how she would have felt in Razor's Edge because of all the combo extensions they did. So Rachel missed, like, yeah, Razor's Edge has its issues, but like, Rachel would have benefited the most from Razor's Edge, man. Yeah, this music is so freaking cool. Yeah, Rachel. Oh, she feels so funky. It sucks. Just gotta get used to it. Get used to it. Gotta give Rachel some appreciation. I just keep thinking about what her outfit would have looked like if she was in Razor's Edge, and I bet it would have looked frickin' sick. Come on, Vangelfs, come get it. Yeah, nice face, buddy. Yeah, you don't like those bullets, do you? How's it feel to be on the other side of the Tac Ninja fight? Come here. I'd love to have a mod that changes like the speed of Rachel or something, that just changes like her just general movement speed. Like all of the animations and everything, just speed her up. Again, we might have been able to see that if she was in Razor's Edge. You bastards, why didn't you put Rachel in Razor's Edge? You put Kasumi in there, she has no business being there. No less than Rachel. Oh, okay, Rachel doesn't, her story's over, I guess, but... Oh no, I'm gonna die. Darn it. That was a mistake. Getting distracted thinking of things when I should be fighting this dude, Vangelf. We have to start at the beginning, because of the... Yeah, gosh, that's so stupid. Yeah, her counters don't feel very responsive either. Come on. Ah. Yeah, she feels... Oh, Rachel. You needed the Razor's Edge treatment. You needed those combo extensions and speed buffs. Darkslayer Zero says, when you read the lyrics to this boss themes, it really makes it a shame that Ninja Gaiden 4's story was garbage. The themes would hit much harder. Here's the thing. The story itself was fine. It's just the implementation of it was lacking. We needed some conversations between Yakumo and Shiori. We needed to see them bonding a little bit. We needed to see some character development where he went from being a stoic-ish, well, fake stoic, angsty teen, I'm better than you kind of thing. And, she brings him out of his shell. And then he makes her feel better in spite of the fact that she knows how it's going to end because she's going to die. They could have delved into that. It was kind of the same thing with freaking Titus and Yuna in Final Fantasy X. Yuna was miserable because she was going to die at the end of her freaking journey. And Titus made her feel better about everything. And they should have explored that more. And all we needed was some more conversations with them and seeing them spend time together. And we didn't get it. They didn't do it. The execution was mediocre at best. The idea was fine. They could have done better with it. Because then her death would have been more impactful. Like, I found my imagination having to fill in the gaps to try and feel bad for her when she died, because it was sad, and it should have been sad, but we didn't care because Yakumo's reaction didn't make sense because they didn't have time to bond. A few radio chats doesn't make them fall in love. It made no sense. If they did have chemistry in the writing, they certainly didn't show it on screen or in the game. Like, it was very, very underdone. It's such a shame, because it probably could have been better if they just added more depth to it, and they didn't. And the DMC4 rip-off layout thing they did with the new protagonist, and then the fighting the old protagonist, and then doing the chapters in reverse thing, that was just... I can't believe they did that. It was really stupid. There's a guy did a review saying Ninja Gaiden 4 has a problem, and then he did a massive comparison to DMC4 and Ninja Gaiden 4, and it's shocking. It's just shocking. It's been a long time since I played DMC4, but he was right. He was frickin' right. And it kind of sucks. I wish Rachel could do... Oh, Fiend Busa, if you ever see this, please just do a little mod where Rachel can do the flying swallow whenever you want. Because she can only do it when you kick off a wall, and I need it. I need to be able to do it whenever. It would make Rachel just a little bit more fun to be able to close the gap more effectively. Yeah, Rachel's so cool. I like her look in this as well. Like, I think they did a nice job with her face. Like, she looks pretty enough. Like, it's not quite as the sultry eyes that she had in DOA 5, but I like the way she looks here. Yeah, nice face, buddy. Are they coming? Are they coming over? They are now. Rachel's getting ready. She's gonna dance with him. Sucks how weak that is, too. This is Mentor as well. You'd think that would freaking kill him. Oh, man. Her spin sucks, too. I want Rachel to get the Razor's Edge treatment. I want her to get extended combos and speed buffs and stuff. It would have been so nice. Because even though the other characters don't get the same level of treatment that Ryu did in Razor's Edge, like, his combos were insanely cool. And Ayane feels better than she did in Sigma 2, in my opinion. Momiji's fine, I guess I never really played her much. And Kasumi feels good to play. Would have loved that for Rachel. It sucks they didn't put her in that. Oh, man, because I could have done, like, some... If Rachel was satisfying, I could have treated it like it was a different game, and it would have... Could have done some, like, you know, Rachel run-throughs of the whole game. That would have been something. Depending on whether or not they did a good job with it, but you can hope so, anyway. Ah. Rachel's counters feel a bit more, feel a lot more responsive in Ninja Gaiden 1, though, or in Sigma, rather. I found that countering with her, I'd gotten it down to a T, just having her dance with them. But I do like some of the extra things they gave her in this. It's just a shame they didn't go further with it. I just think it would have been nicer if Yakumo was a better character, too. He just felt kind of boring. Oh, this sucks. I can't see anything. There we go. But we know when the camera changes. It also would have been really interesting I know they clearly don't care about Rachel anymore, but it would have been interesting to see her show up in Ninja Gaiden 4. Like when the fiends show up and then Rachel's there killing them. And then Yakumo's like, who are you, you know? Oh, nothing else? Zipman X says, I remember when NG2 and DMC4 were new, and pretty much everyone agreed with me when I told them at least NG2 didn't force you to play the levels again in reverse. Yeah, even when I played it, I thought that was such a cop-out. I don't know why they did that. Well, I can imagine they didn't want to make more levels, but... all they needed to do was take the existing assets and make different levels. Like, playing them in reverse just felt... It was just disappointing. God, I wish Rachel felt better in this game. Oh, man. This thing. Camera needs to stop getting stuck over there. Rachel doesn't have many directional input moves either, which sucks. She doesn't have a lot of mid-combo forward button presses. These guys are just... Like, seriously, Ninja Gaiden 4's story would have been better if they didn't do their stupid reverse thing. And, like, if Ryu captured those fiends, defeated those things for her, and then she captured them in different locations. And if they just did a better job with the love story between Yakumo and Saori. Like, it's a good idea. Like, there are stories when the pretty girl dies, and they've shown you adequately how much she and the guy bond, so that when the guy gets freaking rage mode, when they kill her, you feel it. Whereas it felt kind of like out of place. He didn't do enough with the characters. I did touch the save point. Yeah, I did. Good. They just didn't do enough with it. I like the idea. The execution was just really, really surface level. There was no time. They didn't even give the characters time to have chemistry. What am I waiting for? Yeah, these guys. Okay. Love the lighting in this, though. It is great. Yeah, Rachel would feel better if you could do the freaking flying swallow without a wall. Come on. Rachel's like, that music's got her dancing. She's like bobbing to the beat. But the music stopped, Rachel. We're in the quiet part again. What do we have? Some Vangelfs? Yeah, ones with the wings. So let's see if we can do a flying swallow on it and see how good it is. Come here. Oh, he missed? He just missed! Come here, this one's dead, right? No, now he is. They're all dead. They're all dead. Is this the one that's dead? Yeah, this is the one. Just do it. Yeah, they should have, like, doubled her speed. Yeah, that gun's really strong. That's mentor mode. If I can't beat the boss without items, then I'm not doing a good job. I wish her spin attack was good, too. All they had to do was make Rachel faster. Like, the enemies are faster than her, and so she just doesn't feel satisfying. Like, make her as fast as Ryu is with the Dabilaro, or, like, slightly... Not the Dabilaro, what's it called? Enma's Fang. They could have just... It would have been nice if they just gave her Enma's Fang moveset, actually. That would have been really cool. They could have done a little cutscene where Ryu gives it to her. Like, he shows up and, you know, he's like, I have to go. I can't stay here. And she's like, I'll clean things up for you. And then he says, here, take this. I borrowed your weapon once. Why don't you borrow one of mine? He doesn't like it when I do UTs. He goes back in the air when I do that. Watch out! Ow! Didn't realize you were in the floor there. Watch out! He's doing it! Wow, I'm just getting my ass kicked here. I'm not used to playing Rachel anymore. It's been way too long. There was a time where I, you know, adapted to it. Oh, go away, please! Uh-oh, he's doing it again! Whoa, nice dodge. Do this thing. Now, we may die here. Getting sloppy. This is on mentor mode. You're making me look bad, Rachel. You gotta speed up. You don't have enough speed. Ah, crap. I just want to do the OT on it. No, I'm dead. Frick. Come on, dude. This is mentor mode. Dragon's Wrath says, do you have a full run of this game on your channel? No, not yet. I was waiting for this new PC to do it, and I just haven't had the motivation to do it lately, but it is on my mind. But I do have a bunch of videos on it, so I've got some streams from earlier on in the year if you want to see me play this more. The very first stream I did, I already had the Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit modded in here, so... No, she's gonna get grabbed. Oh, she didn't get grabbed! Come here. I miss not being able to... Just do the OT, Rachel, quick! Oh, he's not even missing a limb. I thought he was. I could have sworn he was. I thought I saw, like, a bloodied arm stub. Whoa, watch out! Wow, what are you doing, Marbus? I managed to avoid that. This music is just freaking so good here. Oops. Come here. What are you shooting at, Rachel? Shoot at the thing. Watch out. Stomp on me. Give me that blue. Thank you. Why don't I use one of these? He's gonna get grabbed. Oh, I'm so glad I could dodge on those. Oh, darn it. Yeah, use it quick. Marmus is almost dead, and this stupid little thing. This is why I want a Flying Swallow. I want her to be able to freaking dash towards it. He's dead now. Give me that blue. Yeah, thanks for the blue, fella. How'd that hit me? Yeah, the camera in this fight probably doesn't help that I zoomed it in, you know? There we go. Now you're dead. Yeah, that was really cool. Love having that music for it. Alright, I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit because I'm going to eat some dinner soon, so just want to rest my voice for a little while. Well, I hope you guys had fun watching. I had some fun coming back to Ninja Gaiden 2 Black with all the mods. Anything I missed in the chat here? And the NG4 music in general goes good with Ninja Gaiden, I think. Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does. Jolt Jar says, I really like the bosses absorb your essence and get powered up moves. That's a joke, by the way. Oh, no, you genuinely enjoy the fact it's... Somebody says, was that a joke? I can't stand that they do that. No, I genuinely enjoy the fact that a core mechanic can be used against you. Wait, can the enemies in Ninja Gaiden 4 absorb the essence? Yeah, it shows how much I pay attention to that. But, yeah, anyway. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.